Hey guys, and welcome back to Top 5 Awesome. Ever since Bill and Melinda Gates announced their divorce, there's been a lot of speculation surrounding why the two decided to call it quits after 27 years of marriage. Many people have claimed that Bill Gates' affairs have led to the divorce. Now the question is, what is really going on with Bill Gates' affairs? Everything you need to know about Bill Gates' affairs will be revealed. However, you need to see out the video to get the juiciest facts. Let's get down to it. Bill and Melinda Gates have announced their divorce after 27 years of marriage, saying, "We no longer believe we can grow together as a couple." The pair revealed in an identical and simultaneous tweet that after a great deal of thought and a lot of work on our relationship, we've decided to end our marriage. Throughout the 27 years of marriage, the couple raised 3 children and founded the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, one of the largest private charities in the world. Bill and Melinda first met in the 1980s, when Melinda joined Bill's Microsoft firm as a product manager. They began dating not long after, and Bill told a Netflix documentary, "We cared a lot for each other, and there were only 2 possibilities. Either we were going to break up, or we were going to get married." The pair later got married in 1994 on the Hawaiian island of Lanai, reportedly hiring all the local helicopters to stop unwanted guests from flying over. As the divorce was announced earlier this month, it has devolved into a tabloid melodrama featuring secret boardroom investigations, hushed affairs, and the likes of Jeffrey Epstein. It was revealed some days after the divorce was announced that Melinda has been meeting with lawyers asking about the possibilities of divorce ever since 2019. This was partly because Melinda had worried about Jeffrey Epstein's relationship with Bill. It was reported that Bill Gates had spent time with Jeffrey Epstein, a convicted wealthy sex trafficker who killed himself in jail in 2019 while awaiting trial on federal charges related to sex trafficking. It was said that Melinda was very uncomfortable with Bill's business relationship with Jeffrey, and it proved to be a turning point for the Gates relationship. Their friendship began in 2011, 3 years after Epstein had pleaded guilty to soliciting prostitution from a minor. Despite the allegations that Bill had been meeting Jeffrey and had even slept over at Jeffrey's $77 million Manhattan townhouse, he has denied any business relationship or friendship with Jeffrey. Bill said in a statement at that time, "I didn't go to New Mexico or Florida or Palm Beach or any of that. There were people around Jeffrey who were saying, hey, if you want to raise money for global health and get more philanthropy, he knows a lot of rich people." He further claimed that every meeting where I was with him were meetings with men. I was never at any parties or anything like that. He never donated any money to anything that I know about. Apart from that, it is revealed that the major issue with the divorce is about Bill Gates' affair. Almost 2 weeks after the divorce was announced by the pair, it was revealed that there had been some questionable behavior that have some people around Bill worried. It was revealed that on at least a few occasions, Bill had pursued women who worked for him at Microsoft and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. An affair was brought before the Microsoft's board of directors in 2019, which came to light after the Microsoft employee wrote to the board the same year detailing it and allegedly asked that Bill's estranged wife Melinda read the letter. After the board received the letter, it decided that Bill Gates needed to step down from its board in 2020 as they pursued a secret investigation into the billionaire's prior romantic relationship with the female Microsoft employee that was deemed inappropriate. Bill Gates stepped down from the Microsoft board before the investigation managed to conclude. At the time of his resignations from both the Microsoft and Berkshire Hathaway boards in March of 2020, Gates said he wanted to devote more time to his work through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Bill Gates acknowledged through a spokeswoman that the extramarital affair with the employee was true, and it was about 2 decades ago, which ended amicably. This was about 7 years after he married Melinda. The spokeswoman for Bill Gates also claimed that although the affair took place, it had nothing to do with his decision to step back. The spokeswoman said Bill's decision to transition off the board was in no way related to this matter. In fact, he had expressed an interest in spending more time on his philanthropy starting several years earlier. Well, that's not all. Bill Gates was also tied to some other possible affairs. It was revealed that after the affair with the Microsoft employee that reportedly ended amicably, Bill asked out another Microsoft employee in 2006 via email after watching her make a presentation. Bill emailed the employee, saying, "If this makes you uncomfortable, pretend it never happened." The woman took his advice, and Bill's advance didn't materialize into anything physical. A couple years later, Gates also asked out an employee with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. The pair were in New York for a work trip when he told her that, "I want to see you. Will you have dinner with me?" The woman revealed that the approach made her feel uncomfortable, but she laughed it off. According to reports, there was no expectation that the woman would suffer professional repercussions from spurning Gates' advances. Although it was not clear whether Melinda was aware of her husband's advances, she stepped in after Michael Larson, the man who has overseen the enormous expansion of Gates' fortune through a Cascade investment, was accused of sexual harassment. In 2017, a person wrote to Bill and Melinda to complain that Larson was harassing a female staff member at a bicycle shop part-owned by the pair. Bill decided to handle the matter confidentially rather than opt for an external investigation. The woman settled in 2018, signing a non-disclosure agreement and receiving a payout. Although Larson was placed on leave during the investigation, he was reinstated and still leads Cascade Investments. Melinda expressed disapproval with how her husband handled the sexual harassment case at the company and ordered an independent investigation. The investigation revealed Bill's relationship with Jeffrey and possibly Bill's affairs, which caught Melinda by surprise. Also, a 1997 interview with Bill Gates was dug up where he mentioned an unconventional agreement with his wife. He said that Melinda would allow him to go on yearly vacations with his ex-girlfriend, a businesswoman, and Winbald at Winbald's beach cottage in North Carolina. That sounds weird, and many people have been wondering whether those visits were officially included in their initial marriage negotiations. So far, that remains unclear. But the fact is that Melinda is not happy with Bill. It seems like the kids are on her side. It was revealed that she recently rented the Calvini Island in Grenada for a whopping $132,000 per night with her children and their significant others, but Bill was excluded. In all, the presence of the children at the trip hints that they supported their mother. Despite Bill Gates being one of the richest people in the world at the time of his wedding in 1994, he and Melinda have no prenuptial agreement. In the absence of the prenuptial agreement, the only agreement on the divorce is the separation contract, and Melinda did not ask for any spousal support but requested a trial date in April 2022. However, the divorce will likely be settled without a trial. Well, that's it, guys. What do you think about Bill Gates' affairs and his separation from Melinda? Let's hear your views via the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, kindly give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more amazing videos. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.